Oh shit! Oh shit!
Peace, y'all. This is the Views from the Seven podcast.
Super roguish, man. Hey, peace, y'all. This is the Views from the Seven podcast. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at Views from the Seven, on Instagram at Views from the _7, and on Facebook at Views from the Seven. You can follow me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. That's JUS Call Me Spence. Fellas, where can they find y'all at?
Twitter, Instagram, Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy. You can also catch us on the View 7 Network on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Please tune in, click subscribe, comment, all that.
Cuss us out, all that.
Cuss all
All that. Find me on Instagram is Skinny Junior 777. Code 7 on YouTube, KODESE 7EN, and y'all know I'm on Views Network.
Yeah, it's funny here.
I know everyone has a lot of things on their mind. Hopefully, within these couple hours, man, we can take it away a little bit. I'm pretty sure we're going to get into some deep discussions in a little minute. But for now, fellas, how was your weekends? What's been going on?
Mine was pretty cool. Took the kids to Sunset Park.
Okay.
On I think it was Saturday night or something like that.
Yeah.
And,
shout out to the Ducks, man.
Yeah.
You fed the duck.
Fed the ducks because that's something that just, I always like feeding the ducks no matter what.
Yeah.
It's one of my
I don't know how they
go-tos.
survived in that toilet water, but
Yeah. Shit, they the ones making toilet water. Shit. Dirty ass.
Fuck them ducks at Sunset Park, man.
yeah, them niggas mutants. Yeah, that water nasty as fuck.
Motherfuckers aggressive, boy.
You got attacked by the ducks.
Fuck yeah. I almost lost one of my kids to them ducks.
I almost lost one of my kids.
Shit, yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't say you almost lost one of the kids. That's crazy, man. So that was cool. I checked out this series on Amazon,
Okay.
bro. I think you probably checked it out. If not, you need to. McGraw Ave. It's one of Murder Pain joints. It was on Vimeo. I started watching it on Vimeo. He brought it to Amazon, so I just finished that shit.
I seen it on the thing.
That shit gotta be fire. You know the name of it.
Yeah, it give me vibes of The Wire. But it's so much going on. The first season is only 6 episodes, but it's so much going on in those 6 episodes that it got you anticipating the next season and shit.
Why is that a thing for the urban shows? All the urban shows I've seen is 6 episode seasons.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But this shit dope, man. I won't say 90. 83% of the acting is fire.
Okay.
On there. They got a couple motherfuckers that shouldn't be on that screen. Yeah.
You listen to anything?
No, I ain't listening to nothing yet, man. I ain't even paying attention. I did listen to I listened to half the Nipsey and Big Sean track that was dropped or whatever, but I ain't really pay attention to it either, so I'll give it another listen.
All right.
Yeah.
Skin tones?
This weekend I ain't do much. My grandmother's birthday was Monday.
Yeah.
That passed.
Peace to her, man.
So I had a debate on if I was gonna go. I told my daughter like we're gonna go down there to the gravesite.
Yeah.
It's just something about going to the gravesite I just can't get into.
I feel you. My son been gone 4 years. I've probably been less than 5. It's just something I can't.
Something about that gravesite.
Yeah, man. It's like even though like they're gone, it's still like a refusal to accept.
Yeah.
So it's just nothing I don't like the masks and shit. I guess nothing I want to get used to.
Man, yeah, I feel that. I had a one of my cousins called me. He lost his son 14 years ago. So he was telling me like just about like his experience. Like, man, I didn't have that big a relationship with my grandparents, but losing my son was traumatic. He was like, I went through a stage where nothing made sense. He was like, the day I buried my son, he said the day he buried his son when they was doing the repast, everybody dancing and shit. And he was like, this ain't no motherfucking party.
Yeah.
And so he said it took him a while to kind of cope. So he was kind of just explaining to me like, man, you have to deal with that however you see fit.
Yeah.
Like, don't do what you think others will want you to do, or what you think, or what people feel is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So he buried his son in California. He said he had always thought about bringing him back. He was like, but it takes that drive for him to cope with what he's about to do.
Yeah.
So we had like a real deep discussion or whatever. So I appreciate him for having that talk with me. You know, although I haven't lost a child, you know, I always lost my grandmother. Just him having that talk with me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, shit, to lose your child. You know, I've yet to feel that pain. So I can't even imagine what you going through. He's like, man, I've been doing this for 14 years.
Yeah.
And his son passed away the day my grandmother was born. He was like, so when my auntie would call me to say, I know you out there in California for your son, and send me her best wishes, it was like, I'm telling her happy birthday, but today was hard for me.
Yeah.
You know, every year it's hard for me. So,
Yeah.
you know, we had a cool conversation or whatever. Other than that, the weekend was, you know, preparing for this distant learning. My daughter is kind of with on the, well, let me do my class at your house some days. Let me do my class at home some days. I actually just had right before we started recording, my son he wanted me to take him to his cousin's house.
Yeah.
And his mom had texted me and was like, no, I had already told him no.
Yeah.
Like, just because we're doing distant learning don't mean you could just go spend a night wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could just open up the computer and go to class. So this shit is, I don't know.
I had to take a PlayStation and my son's phone today because in 2 days he's already missed a bunch of classes because he's been going to the Boys and Girls Club. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they supposed to do distant learning from 7 to like 2 or some shit like that at the Boys and Girls Club. This nigga say he missed third period because he was on the Switch, on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, man, it's a few times.
It's crazy as fuck, bro. I had to. Yeah.
It's been a few times. I done already put my kids on restriction.
Yeah.
Already, it's only 2 days.
Fam.
Yeah.
My daughter woke up late. She started school last week because she's in a charter.
Yeah.
My daughter woke up late, and then she woke up late again today. School started at 9 o'clock. It's like 9:15. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just making me a quick bowl of cereal. Like, nigga, it's time for school, nigga. What are you doing? My fucking son, he fucking forgot his charger. This shit right
fuck
here.
did I just
Like,
steal his sign
nigga,
on?
it's not because it's not the fucking school. It's the fucking kids, man. Like, god damn, I feel for the teachers.
We appreciate y'all going through this because we've been telling you motherfuckers for years. It's y'all kids.
Yeah.
When we call y'all,
God damn.
it be your kids.
The fuck you mean you making a bowl of cereal? Nigga, open that goddamn computer. Slap the shit out of you.
Yeah.
My homegirl, her daughter. So I go to her house, and her daughter was like, "Skinny, look what the kids in my class was doing." And when I say they cussing, telling the teacher to shut the fuck up, why is you talking to us? I was like, hey, why they at home? Like, their parents is right there. She's like, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, see, we are.
oh, this is a different
Yeah,
level.
we done already got on the mute that mic. Yeah, niggas mute that shit. You ain't finna hear, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't changed my fire alarm batteries in a couple years. Nigga, you ain't finna be judging me, nigga. I got, you know what I'm saying, the dogs be barking and shit.
That shit would drive me crazy.
You know?
Man, but they was cussing the teacher out.
Yeah, that's wild,
Like,
man.
we at home. The little
Yeah,
boy said,
wow.
fuck you, I'm at home.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
And the
wild.
parents was there?
bro, I'm like, this is really going on. I don't know what school she go to. I know she's still in middle school, so it might be Segway.
Segway?
Segway. Is it Segway?
Yeah.
Okay, Segway. I thought it was a G. It's a D. Okay, it was Segway. It might be that one.
Yeah.
That sounds about right for Segway.
Boy.
They that bad?
What?
Yeah, it was a Selway, Cram, Swainston, and West.
Nah.
When you bring them schools up, nigga, you got issues.
Put respect on Segway name. It's Segway, and it's everybody else. So, nobody else. They're a whole different nigga. Don't ever disrespect.
Hey man, yeah man. Shout out to the teachers,
These niggas
man.
earned that reputation. Like they're literally the only middle school I know that has a dedicated school police. School police are for high schools. There's a school police at Segway.
Shit.
Oh man, shout out to the parents who got kids to go there.
Yeah, man, respect them niggas, man. They earned that.
But I've been paying attention. You know what I mean? I've been you know, on their computers and shit, and paying attention to what they doing and how the shit is, and it's boring as fuck, man. Oh, it is boring as fuck, but it's gonna be even more challenging. Like, you know, my daughter in the 10th grade, my son, you know, he just started 9th grade. Like, realistically, you only got 3 or 4 years left before it's a wrap, you know. So it's hard, you know, with them having these big goals. It's gonna be extremely tough for them to remain focused. You know, that shit. I was like, man, this shit right here is boring.
And
all they gotta do is unmute the mic and say here. That's it. The rest of that shit they type. They type like the questions and shit. They type the answers.
I haven't even been there to experience
Well,
it.
that shit's.
And I'm planning on not being there to experience it.
Yeah. Niggas lucky they ain't. Nigga, Corona ain't happening in my heyday. Nigga be on that motherfucker burning CDs and shit. nigga, all of boy, nigga, Bear Share, nigga, LimeWire, all of that motherfucker, nigga. Portos and shit, nigga, y'all get all this.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was seeing people talk about how their kids was bad, and it made me think back to being in class, right? And Mojave.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody paid attention. Like, it probably was a few.
Yeah.
For the most part, niggas was handing their papers to the girls to get the work done. I know a lot of niggas was doing that. Like, so I'm like, shit. Y'all complaining about the way these classrooms is going. My Mojave classroom.
I'll be all of that motherfucker. Flash your titties.
You did?
That's the only school I paid attention. I think it's because I finally just went back to school with motherfuckers I grew up with.
At Mojave?
Mojave, the only motherfucking school where I had good grades at.
Mojave was something different, especially when it first. I was there when it first opened.
Yeah.
We was the first class that went there all 4 years. That first year, that shit was something different.
I went to Cheyenne, nigga. That shit was a war zone.
I mean,
Classrooms or something else.
I've literally shot dice in class.
Niggas' answers got CK in them and shit. Nigga, what you mean butt, nigga? BKUT, nigga? What? Nigga? What you talking about, nigga?
Oh, man.
Legit, it was niggas really writing like that.
Oh, nigga, man, if we had that shit, the computers and shit, man, back then, nigga, oh my God, nigga. I'm hollering at all of them. I'm hollering at all the bitches.
I for sure used to have to catch
I'm gonna try to have them doing stupid ass shit on camera. Nigga, what?
We used to play dominoes in class.
Oh,
We played dominoes in Mojave in class.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you rolling? Nigga, put that slash in your zeros, nigga. The fuck you mean, homie? Shit. Man, shout out to the kids, man. They don't think like us, man. Nigga, I was roguish as fuck when I was little, man. Ooh, wee.
Man, that's what I had to tell like my kid's mom. And she's like, listen, you saying these kids is bad.
Yeah, y'all don't know what bad is. Nigga, that motherfucking computer had 3-4 viruses on it right now, nigga. You getting all type of porno pop-ups and shit, nigga, on that motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure the browser got certain shit blocked that you can't access.
Oh, nigga, what?
I'm more than
Well, I know a few base hands that know code and know how to hack some shit.
My
That
motherfucking,
computer is mine.
My son got suspended
you
in
gotta pay for that
second
motherfucker.
grade for looking at pornos on a school computer.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit,
Second
ain't nothing
grade.
blocked
That
then.
was your son, huh?
That nigga did. Oh, he said it like he know about it.
It wasn't like he was trying to look at pornos. They was on the computer playing a game they had no business playing, and the shit was just popping up. As ads,
they got
and
pop-up,
clicked on
they
that
got
shit.
pop-up blockers on on the school.
They clicked on that shit.
Your son was
So
trying
when
to look at
it
kids.
so when it came to him getting suspended, I was going off. You know, they didn't want to answer my phone call, set up a meeting with me, none of that shit. Because I'm saying, how the fuck is y'all suspending him for something that y'all supposed to have control over?
Oh no, your son did that on purpose. That was your son.
Y'all niggas just, that was my weekend.
All right, Ivan.
I ain't have much of a weekend. My fucking my knee been bothering me for the last few days. So all weekend I kind of was parked, except Friday night. Friday night I kind of was running all over town. And I was at my cousin's wife. It was my cousin's wife's birthday, so they had a little a suite or whatever. And so while I'm there, the homie hit me and was like, "I need to pee." For those of you who aren't inclined, he meant he needed a space partner. So I'm like, okay, I can.
P?
A pee, yeah.
That's what
I need to pee.
So when niggas be like, what up, P? Like,
No, that means pimp. That means pimp. In the context of this conversation.
Man, there's too much shit going on, man.
Don't worry about it. So he hit me like I need to pee.
First off, you don't even get in the space conversation though.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, we gonna get into that shit, but
Definitely wanna talk to you.
that Master P shit. hey, that Master P shit that happened. That shit happened during the space game, nigga. That's the shit that happens during the space game. The shit that happened with Master P and his family.
Listen, space.
I seen it.
Space games be serious.
I seen it.
It be serious. Niggas' friendships can really end over space game. I physically fought. So he hit me like I need a pee. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll slide. So he like, you got a dub on you? For those who aren't inclined, that means $20.
So $20.
So I'm like, yeah, I got.
Y'all was playing the double man.
Double hit, a double game.
Oh man,
So I slid through.
them the best games.
I won like $80. We won like 4 games in a row.
Oh, that's what's up.
Only reason we quit playing because he had to leave. But I think your cousin was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was there. That's shout out to him. That's when
My nigga Ivan was tasting the air.
So yeah, so that was pretty much my weekend.
As long as that nigga wasn't drinking, y'all was good.
Yeah, no, he was cool. That was my first time meeting him, but he was cool. He was real cool. Oh, when he drink, he told me.
Yeah, nigga. Who in here snitching? Oh, Bloods, y'all gotta be fucked. Nigga, who in here snitching? You snitch ass, bitch ass niggas.
Oh, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
I seen that game. I seen them niggas snapping that game too.
Yeah, yep. He was there.
That nigga don't never hit me when the money. Them niggas know.
You bitch ass nigga. You winning too much. You cheating, huh? Snitch ass nigga.
Y'all know me taking money.
There was definitely one hand where it could have went there.
I mean, that's what I said,
I
man.
was gonna go there for sure with that nigga.
When he start drinking,
Nah, he was cool though.
y'all have a good night.
He was cool. He was cool. That was my first time meeting him, but he was cool.
Well, let his partner renege.
And his partner was good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's being cool.
Shout out to fam, man. Shout out to fam.
Yeah, so that was my Friday night. I didn't really do shit else. I'm trying to adjust to the school shit like y'all.
Yeah.
But it's different because I work for the district, so
Yeah.
literally not knowing day to day what time I'm supposed to be there, what we gonna be doing. That shit
Yeah,
is
y'all not driving no buses, so what the fuck is y'all doing?
No.
Am
Okay,
I setting up the Wi-Fi?
So right now, I just got an email earlier saying the Wi-Fi buses is gonna be going out next week.
What does that entail?
The buses are going to be strategically located in certain places.
So the kids can just go on the bus and
No, so I don't know. I don't think the kids are going to actually physically get on the bus, but you know, I'm assuming the Wi-Fi has a range, so if you
Oh,
in your
okay.
neighborhood, kids can access the Wi-Fi. Yeah. So that's supposed to start next week. This week we started like delivering food. So like certain kids are getting delivered food.
yeah, the poor ones, we know.
Not
Say certain nigga.
No, not the poor ones. It's the kids that go to specialties. So
You can send some food to my house.
So I do.
The kids, you got a wheelchair outside and shit.
I do special.
Oh, that's
needs.
what's up.
I do
Alright,
special
yeah.
needs. So
Shout out to them. We had them cripping too in school.
we had special needs kids like that.
The crip and cripple.
Oh my God.
In case you can't tell, that was
Hey, baby, what you want? Shout out to the homie. Hey, I seen one of the homies the other day and shit. Like, you know, shout out to him. Look at it, growth.
Oh my God, that's so
Y'all
funny.
stupid.
No, so I do special need kids. So
What's up, blood?
So certain special needs kids have they're called severe. They're considered severe. So they go to specialty schools for people that are equipped to deal with them. So the kids at these, it's like four specialty schools. So the kids that go to those schools, we're delivering food to them for now.
Okay.
I heard they're trying to expand the program to include other kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
But for right now, we just doing the kids that go to certain schools. So it's supposed to be breakfast and lunch for the week. And it's supposed to be for if they have siblings that are school age, we're supposed to supply food for them too. So that's where we at with it right now. I don't know what else they got planned for.
Okay.
So just trying to adjust to that, you know, and then so like Sunday night I call my kids to see what they doing.
Yeah.
For the first day of school, I called my son. He like, "Oh, you coming to get me?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, I thought you was coming to get me because we don't got no Wi-Fi over here." So I had to get my son so he can have Wi-Fi so he can do his classes. So that's been an adventure. That's the picture I posted. I posted a picture on Facebook.
Yeah.
That nigga called me yesterday.
We called Dante too.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the little homie, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, you know, him and Uncle Spence got the bond and shit, because, you know, Pops don't know no hip-hop music and shit.
Bro.
The nigga hit me, the young one hit me up like, hey, tell my dad Raw Wave is dope.
No.
Raw Wave is dope, bro.
No.
And then he said Polo G, and I was like, all right, yeah.
Polo G go crazy? No, nigga. No.
Yeah, I couldn't get on the Polo G
Yeah, we
way,
couldn't help
but
with that one.
Raw Wave, I feel
That's
you.
cold. You told him the same shit I told him then.
Y'all both told him the exact same thing.
I'm starting to become a dude on the right now, man. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how.
It's cool when it's me, huh?
I ain't got no bad comments yet, but
Oh, it's
just
coming, nigga.
you know, the dude
Oh,
on the
niggas
right,
coming.
I don't know. If
Oh,
I
it's
like
coming,
that.
nigga. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit.
So that was pretty much my week, just hanging out with my son all week.
That's what's up.
He was supposed to go home, but nigga ended up back at the crib. So
Okay.
These people with no Wi-Fi. I mean, listen. If you in Vegas, Cox give $10 a month.
no, the first 2 months is free, and then it's $10 a month. But I guess they had so many people trying to access his Wi-Fi at one time, because I don't think people understand that Clark County School District is the fifth biggest school district in the nation.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think they were prepared the first. Of course they want to be prepared because it's Clark County School District, but they weren't prepared for all this traffic, for all these people to be using all these programs at one time.
Yeah.
Shit went bad. So hopefully they got it fixed, but
Yeah.
you know, knowing his mom, who knows?
Okay. Before I get into my weekend, last week I had brought up a documentary that I had watched called A Storm Over Brooklyn, where a mob of white kids jumped these brothers and one was murdered. It's crazy how the universe works. So after all this time, a couple days ago, it comes out that one of the white perpetrators rebranded himself. And he's been working for Hot 97 for quite a while.
Don't tell me it's Rosenberg.
His name is Patty Duke.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been an executive producer working with Hot 97 in New York for quite some time. So that came out, he just got fired, but it's crazy how, shout out to the universe.
You sliding under the radar, huh?
Let's see, what else did I fucking do? I wrote my shit down. Shout out to the homie Baylor, man. I believe it comes out like next week. Me and him collabed yesterday. That's my nigga, man. He yeah, the nigga had me, nigga. I was drinking poolside and shit.
Oh, he was out here?
And shit. No. He gonna be out here this weekend though. I told him I was gonna let you guys know, man. Shout out to Baylor, but no, man, I was poolside. I was in my pool yesterday. I was drinking a little bit, man, and we was just chopping it up, for his show and shit. And I think it comes out next week, man. But he got Dante, man. I think a lot of people are.
I think I was sitting next to my pool. You saw you just slid that in there. Right. Just sitting next to my pool.
This nigga problem.
I have my feet in my pool. No, shut
My
the
feet in my pool.
No, but
Caviar, it ain't nothing major.
no, my homeboy told me I was getting fat. I need to swim. So it's like, hey,
Nigga, your feet in the pool ain't swimming.
I'm recording anyways. Let me just put my feet in the pool and shit. Shit.
This nigga. Baby steps like a motherfucker.
Hey man, baby steps, baby. Hey, man, it's a marathon, baby. Marathon, man, sprint.
Oh shit.
So,
Never know what you gonna hear on this motherfucker.
So yeah, man. So me and him chopped it up. Yeah, usually his shows are like 30, 35 minutes, man. We went for like an hour and 10, something like that.
Okay.
But he really, so many people are like used to Spence and talking shit and all of that. I was able to talk to him on the creative side, as a creative. You know what I mean? Not as the whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Oh, that's where that podcast quote come from. That you put on Twitter.
What podcast? Cool.
When you had tagged Baylor and you said something about podcasting is just what you do.
No. That was just niggas. Niggas be on Twitter just. It it's apparent like these niggas they got no friends. Like, you know, all they friends got like aim and shit. Like you ain't got no real life friends, like nigga. Yeah. So yeah, but man, shout out to him, man. We really chopped it up about like the podcast game and you know, shit like that. It's coming out, man. It's good, man. It's good. So, unfortunately, and horrible timing, by the way, Queen and Slim premiered on HBO last week. Yeah.
Such a great film.
Boy, that shit was grade A ass.
You didn't like it?
Nigga, that might be top 5 worst movies I've ever seen.
What?
I didn't see it, and we know why. But what made it ass for you?
It was so bad. Like the cinematography was amazing. Like the way it was shot, that shit was super clean.
Yeah.
But
They had dope ass scenes.
the plot, it just trash, bro. It was real like slave catcher-ish. So
Bitch, I thought you liked it.
they
No, I didn't like the Queen and Slim.
going house to house and all that shit, and then you know it comes out the brother snitch on them, and the way they died was ass.
I don't
Like
think I seen it all. I think I went to sleep on it every time I tried.
that shit was bad, bro.
I got that shit too and never watched it.
That shit, they don't waste your time, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was so bad.
How was the acting?
Bro, wifey made a store run 10 minutes into that shit. I knew it was bad then.
Y'all ain't even give it a chance. 10 minutes, y'all ain't give it a
About
chance.
10 minutes, you knew that.
How
shit
was the
bad.
acting in it?
It was just, I don't know, man. I want to see my nigga like happier and shit. He ain't played no happy roles yet.
He was happy in Black Panther at first.
Nigga.
At first.
Yeah, Queen Slim was super bad, man. I guess, man, that's the stories y'all want to see and shit. If I say something bad, I'm homophobic, so I'm sorry. Like, I get we need way more LGBTQ plus representation in films and music and life in general. But the projects y'all putting out right now are pretty ass. And we can see through the shine, and you trying to throw all these motherfucking
the tranny on me?
nah, Lena Waithe, you can tell like she's trying to put stories out there that represents that community and the black community in general. But the stories are ass. But well, if we say something bad about it, we become homophobic, and y'all niggas throwing that word out there. Y'all don't even know the context be super ass.
Are you talking about Queen Slim? You talking about the shot?
Both.
We're talking about her
work. Period.
She did Queen Slim.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Her work,
she's
period.
trying to be the Spike Lee of the LGBTQ community.
Oh, she want representation. She want people that.
No. Representation is a must. I'm not taking that away. Representation is a must. But the stories and the execution is ass. But if you say it's ass,
Yep.
you become homophobic because she is part of that community. Like, I don't fear her, nigga. That's not. Niggas just throw that word out there like it's fucking.
No, that's their safety net.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's what it is. We can't criticize nobody who's gay because
You're
out.
then you homophobic. Like, nigga, shut
You
the fuck
homophobic.
up.
Yeah. No.
Bitch ass.
Someone's
niggas.
ass, it was ass.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
called him a
just
bitch ass nigga.
Man, I can't stand these niggas, man.
That's why I don't give a
Seriously.
fuck.
Shout out to
shit.
shout out to my our uncle too that came through this weekend and shit. We had family came through and shit, and he like super gay. Super.
Like Uncle Clifford? You Uncle Clifford gay?
Oh, the alphabet community's gonna kill this nigga.
No, nigga, what do you mean? Like, Cause niggas like to throw that shit out there. I told you these niggas don't have friends, but like, nigga,
you gotta watch your tone.
We got real. No, nigga, we got real representation like in our families, but because niggas don't have friends, they believe we homophobic because sometimes we joke about it. But anyways, the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my our uncle. Damn, I was gonna say his name and shit. Shout out to our uncle. The nigga came in the house. No, he came in the house, man. You know, shout out to wifey and shit. He came in the house and he like redesigned our whole house, like on the computer type shit. And I was like, oh.
Good looking, huh?
Designing women, huh?
What the fuck is that? No, the way he did it and shit, I was like, oh man, when we start redesigning this motherfucker, I'm going straight to you. You know, shout out to him.
Your mom didn't watch Designing Women in the 90s?
Nah.
I don't think nobody watched that shit.
Okay, cool.
And hey man, please, for the sake of our community, man, I don't want to say get a nigga a pass, but don't do nothing else. 069, man. I know he in Chicago right now, trolling and shit, and
Kill him.
Get him. Yeah, just we don't need that right now. We don't need that type of smoking. Please don't take him serious. That's just how I look at it.
Nah,
That man deserves all that smoke.
he deserves all of that shit.
All that smoke.
Like he out there doing skits and shit. He kind of being disrespectful, but I feel.
On purpose.
Being disrespectful.
But he gives. I like the energy though. He gives niggas smoke. If you throw smoke at him, he's gonna throw it back at you, and he don't let that rat shit penetrate him. And I respect it. I respect it.
Speaking of niggas being disrespectful.
Back in the good days, they would have sent a little young light.
Speaking of niggas being disrespectful, if you out here knocking out smokers, you're a bitch ass nigga.
Wait.
And I'm gonna just say,
ooh,
you out here knocking out.
Wait.
Not knocking out smokers, sneaking smokers.
Wait. What?
That's
ooh.
some whole shit.
This real life?
Real life. You didn't see it?
Yeah, real life.
You didn't see it?
No.
Keep going.
This is real life.
This is real life.
I got you. Give me a second.
Oh no, hey, hell no.
That's some whole shit.
Give me a second.
That's some whole shit. And I'm gonna leave it there.
Smokers go untouched. Like
Nah, give me a
it's
second.
like the schoolboy when it comes to like gangs and shit. Like some niggas you just don't
Smokers.
you don't fuck with.
You out here knocking out smokers for
Oh,
views.
that's trash.
For views. So you doing this shit for views?
Oh no, that's some
That's
bitch
some
ass
whole-
shit.
that's
That's
some
some
whole
whole
shit.
shit.
Did they
That's
take
all
it
shit.
down?
You don't fuck with no smokers, man.
They took it off your page.
Oh
Oh
God, they took it down.
no, who?
Check what's the name page.
They took it down.
Oh.
They took it down altogether.
Yeah,
Took
you
it
don't.
down unless somebody got a screen record of it.
You don't fuck with the smokers, man. You leave them alone. The smokers cool as a motherfucking nigga. They will.
They took it down.
The best car wash I ever had came from a smoker
I'm
with a bucket in
Don't
a
they
towel.
got-
That's it.
Don't he got a YouTube page? See if
It's not on there. It was never on there.
It's the WM.
Yeah.
So
Ah, get that bit.
let me tell you. So let me
man.
kind of break it down without giving names.
You don't fuck with no smokers.
But I get a full context. So they went to
That's Fremont.
Fremont. They went downtown. They had been doing the public interviews, where you just go down there and you interview regular people, ask them simple questions, but you word it different so it'll be difficult. They went to the smoker, and instantly he was like, "I knock out the biggest dude." Like he just talking, just talking shit.
Talking like a smoker.
Talking like a smoker. A little small ass smoker too. He's small. He talking this shit. He get to talking shit to one of they, I guess, camera guys. The dude is trying to fight the smoker. The blogger dude that we know was acting as if he was trying to break up everything. Like, man, come on, we don't need to go to jail. We downtown. Let's go. As a smoker dude, like playing behind him, which, mind you, neither one of these dudes really reach each other. Yeah. So the smoker dude acting as if he's finna punch on the dude or something. As he's talking to the dude, he switches whatever he had in one hand to the other hand, turn, and while the smoker is completely looking at his homeboy,
Snucking.
That's
some hoe ass shit, nigga.
Yeah, that shit's some whole
That's some hoe ass shit, man.
You're a bitch ass nigga for doing that. I'm just saying, and this is I speaking. So.
Smokers keep the ozone layer balanced. You don't fuck with those.
Nah, you don't fuck with the smoker.
You don't fuck with they don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Especially, listen.
Now the drunks, you may have to. If you're around a drunk, like a super drunk, that's when your spidey senses gotta stay up because them niggas may fuck with you. But smokers,
listen, if you're from Vegas, and if you're from the west side of Vegas, where this is prime smoker capital, damn near, you know, like you leave them alone,
man.
Like they look out for you.
There's a
like,
whole lot of store runs. A whole lot of cars got washed.
Come on, man.
A whole lot of trucks got ran into. A whole lot of merchandise got sold.
Come on,
dirt
man.
cheap, man.
Yeah, that shit was whole, man. Because like the whole time
he
making it seem like he's trying to break the shit up. Like, come on, like let's get out of here. And then as it seems as it's about to break up, he just turned around and just sneaked the nigga.
Yeah, that's a bitch ass nigga.
Put the nigga to bed.
Y'all niggas done got me upset. All right, man. We going straight to you, my brother. Oh man, these bitch ass niggas and smokers, bro.
I didn't even want to. I didn't want to share it. You know, I don't share the black on black shit, but it was just something. It had been bugging me. Ivan had tagged me to it, and it was just bugging me for so.
Yeah.
I just had to this nigga. Cause I know if he on Facebook, he was gonna see my shit. But I don't think he been on Facebook. Cause I legit tried to inbox him.
Yeah, man. You just don't sneak the smokers, man. You don't fuck with the smokers at all, nigga.
And he got all this shit off on YouTube. You couldn't even comment.
And then the smokers are super loyal.
And,
what are you doing, fam?
And fuck it, I'm gonna take it up another notch because I don't give a fuck. I'm just in that kind of mood. I don't give a fuck. For the white boy that's with him, that be on this motherfucker crying. All
Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, how that nigga get? Sneak that nigga.
He right next to him the whole time. He right next to him the whole time.
Sneak that nigga.
Then he in the comments of the regular shit talking about some. Oh, y'all see me like it's a joke. Listen, I don't like dude. I legit don't like dude,
bro.
And the 2 times I seen him in real life, I stopped myself from packing him out. I don't like him. I don't like the fact that you sit here and it's one thing to play with the black community, right?
No, that nigga be super fucking disrespectful.
Super disrespectful.
And I don't understand how niggas.
And niggas.
And I'm not even. And shout out to all the parents out there with kids with disabilities. Please put this to the side. I'm speaking in anger right now. How does retarded ass nigga keep getting passes?
Listen.
This nigga be on Facebook every fucking day. And for our listeners that don't live in Las Vegas, I'm so sorry, but this is a rant. If you don't like it, just fast forward it, please. Why this retarded bitch ass nigga? He's on Facebook almost every fucking day being disrespectful. Not just to fucking black people, but niggas out here that's really, really, really in the street. And be getting passes because niggas think it's funny.
No, you know what it is?
Knock that nigga out.
You know what it is?
And our black women.
You know what it be?
Super disrespecting the women.
He'll do some disrespectful shit, and then when niggas get at him about it, when niggas on the computer get at him about it, he'll start crying. And he'll start getting suicidal and all this other shit.
Then all the black women that black men don't protect us is on there like, why are y'all saying this to this white dude? Y'all don't, listen, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that, none of his problems. He know what the fuck he's doing. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Beat that nigga.
He know what the fuck he's doing. He get on there and call y'all bitches, hoes, everything else. Then he disrespect real street niggas all the time. And then as soon as he start crying, y'all leave him alone. No, it ain't funny no more. I've been stopped laughing. That niggas a hoe.
Yeah. Niggas is real hoes out here. Niggas is real hoes and don't have no friends, bro.
My fault y'all had to get this read, man. I even brought it to us, man.
Yeah, man, I had to say that shit bothered me, man. That shit bothered me. Like, nigga, why would you do that? Why would you steal on this innocent man? And then you got the motherfucking white boy who be out here pandering for, like, he be pandering for attention. And all you niggas is feeding into this shit. You right there laughing and shit and giggling and shit. Like, nah, hell no, that shit bothered me.
Police out here killing us in the street, nigga. Take that shit out on that white boy.
Man.
Whoop that nigga ass.
Please.
Send a message.
Please. That shit, man, that shit so bothering. When I seen all the bullshit, I was like, what the fuck? And then it was downtown. But my thing was like, even if the smoker was being disrespectful, right? Even if y'all felt like, oh, he might have did something.
I ain't never met a disrespect.
At least give him a fair. At least give him a fair. When you gonna sneak a smoker?
The most a smoker will do is knock on your window too hard. And that's only because they mean it.
Get Ass getting long, ass getting.
Nothing. All right. Man, all right, man. All right, man. Old school smooth groove, man.
Were you ready? Oh shit.
Okay. I'm feeling it so far. I don't know what you
And I need both verses.
You need both verses?
I need both.
What we got here?
It started off okay. I don't know what happened, but fuck is this? BB Winans?
Monica, nigga.
Oh, she ain't playing this during the verses.
Hey. Why you turning down?
It was
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
And niggas get it. Yeah, this ass.
This was local, Monica. This was before she
Yeah, this was SoundCloud Monica, man.
Y'all tripping, man.
C Murder was like, baby, what's this? Baby?
Something wrong with y'all.
You can do better than that, baby.
I like the beat.
Yeah, it started off like amazing, then she started singing and I was like, Trash ass bar.
And all that equals up to is a fight. Let's compromise. Before we go to bed tonight.
I like her
Wake up on the
I just like the beat, baby.
side. Let's not go to bed mad tonight. To stay up with you.
Don't look to the left, nigga. Ain't none of us feeling this.
I'm fucking with this nigga.
Come
verse.
on.
Who is this? Dave Hollister?
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Dare I to please?
Dude.
It's 2:15 in the morning.
This one he had the chin piercing.
No,
This gotta be chin piercing,
It's
Tyrese.
on top of me, Tyrese.
Hell no, is it?
Yes.
I ain't know he took L's back then.
No L, man. Y'all bugging. Y'all, see, I know y'all ain't listen to this.
I fuck with that second verse.
Like that Aaliyah song.
We need a resolution like that Aaliyah song.
Let's compromise.
What album was this?
After the storm.
I for sure skipped that motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a for sure skip.
And I fucked
That
after
was
the
a for
storm.
sure skip. No, you gotta put it on the, hey, yo, baby. Yeah, the Joe gotta go home, baby. Hey, yo, baby.
Oh shit! They really put that.
That
We need a resolution.
She ain't playing that shit.
Hey, yo, baby. Keep a part of it.
Feel me?
Baby. It's something on your mind. What? I can see right through you. I know you maintain your own. We see I'm good to you. How can you get inside? Now you let me know. What? Right.
Gonna be the one you can cry on.
Baby. If they do things and I ain't going home tonight, ain't time for a nigga, or should I still with you? Should I come and get you? Be in front. Give you what you want.
Dog.
What? Baby.
You ain't gotta go home tonight.
What?
You can stay right here with me.
What? It's not going nowhere. Where you gonna cup? I'm gonna be right there. What? I'll shit and I can love my wife. Hey, real quick. Hey, Monica Brandy, who you got?
I got Brandy, but Monica gonna put up a fight.
Yeah, we did a little quick side by side and shit. Monica got some shit, man. It might come down to song placement, but like I said, nigga, I've been wrong for everyone.
Yeah, was of the mindset that Brandy was gonna wash the floor with her. So what I did was, went on Tidal and just listened to Monica top tracks.
Yeah.
And that's what made me say Monica got some shit.
And I told these niggas, 2 Chainz just proved to us like the hits don't matter.
Yeah.
Ross played all fan favorites, but they ain't really do nothing like chart wise. He played fan favorites and still them niggas say he still won. So, yeah. So, okay. I want to say, I hope the brother Jacob Blake pulls through. I know we got word that I think his mother said he's paralyzed from the waist down. But if you, in case you don't know, regardless of what he did or what happened, the pig shot this man in his back 7 times. As he was getting into a car, in front of his children. Yeah, I don't even. Who want to start, man?
I don't know where to start.
It's like time and time again, bro. And it's, I don't like putting shit. I always say like this is the universe, right? And it was almost like this situation happened during a time when it felt like the movement was becoming diluted. There were so many things that took away from what happened. So, police have been assassinating black men since forever, but recently it had taken fire once again. And even there were a few episodes where I went back and I listened to us, and we let the dialogue evolve into politics. And not staying on the issue at hand.
Right.
And it is exactly what I feel everyone with power started doing. And while it seems like the country, I guess you want to say, got a breath of fresh air with the recent Biden and Kamala ticket, while they, I think I said last week, or the week before, they, regardless of their history, they gave people a certain hope or a certain, this is what America could look like type of feeling.
Yeah.
You've seen the narrative turn more into vote and, vote. We got to do this. We got to vote.
He just made his what today? Ain't that what Biden was talking about today?
Biden, I seen a few more people in the NBA, but we gonna get on in a minute. But that became it became just vote, right? And it was almost like the universe was like, and it's sick as fuck to say that, but it's almost the universe was like, hold on, let me show y'all something. And then again, in not broad daylight, but on camera, you see a man get shot in his back 7 times. 7 times. There is not one vote in this world that is going to stop the police from doing that. So now the question becomes, what are we doing wrong and where do we go from here? Everything we've been doing to this point is completely wrong. 1, 2, we put too much faith into a system that's diluted in the first fucking place. But it just seems like, I come in here and I think and Skinny said a few times, you come in here with this feeling of no hope. There is no hope. Everything is negative. You don't see the what do you say, the good in anything, or we block that out. But it's like, this is why. This is why. And at this point, like, you know, like the sister said, his sister, ain't no more tears. You know, I don't want to feel I don't want to feel nobody's pity. I don't want to talk about equality. I don't want to talk about fucking voting. It's just like all out anger right now.
Yeah.
But anger with no guidance. No, what do we do?
I think in this, because I haven't been watching them, right? I've been like, if I know what's gonna happen, I've been trying my best not to watch like no police assassination.
Yeah, I can't watch it either.
This one caught me off guard because I didn't know what I was watching. I seen the police, you know, following a man, and I'm thinking like, oh, I don't know what's going on with him. Why like the police following him? I don't know if they're asking him to go to his car. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then when I see the man reach in the car, go in the car, like put his head in the car, I see the first shot and I turned it off. Like I stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I seen that he survived, but this was before they said that he was paralyzed. But they said that he was still living at the moment, and I was like, okay, we get a survivor, but at what cost? Like, we have a survivor? Like, that just sounds crazy to me.
You took this man's life away. He's a fucking he's like a vegetable now.
Right.
Not and I don't mean that in the terms of mentally. I don't know where his, you know, this was in the back. This wasn't like in his brain or nothing. I'm not a scientist, but if you saying you're paralyzed from the waist down, I mean, you were shot. You're in a wheelchair. Like, this man was. You took this man's life away.
My thought is that he make it, right? And he's able to talk to us. You know, Mike Brown couldn't talk to us. Couldn't nobody else talk to us. He's able to talk to us. He's able to, being in the streets, you always hear, the dead can't tell. This time we kind of got a voice behind it, and it's fucked up. You know, like, it's still fucked up. But this time we got somebody that can come to court, that can say this is what happened, this is how I was treated. That can say, you know, everything. And my fear is they put so much pressure on this man that he settles.
Yeah, you can already shout out to his sister, and I apologize, I can't think of the sister's name, but I know his mom has come out and saying like he wouldn't be proud of like the looting, and
I don't give a fuck about that.
yeah, but you know, we kind of know what that's all about at this point. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, we've seen where the looting comes from.
And when a family member has to come out and say, I don't want that, I don't like that. Like, I kind of, at that point, you know, the stake kind of like got to him. But, yeah, man. And,
oh, y'all know me, man. I don't mean it in the humorous way. Look, I live in a bubble.
yeah.
I'm off tomorrow, and I'm still gonna finish the week with 20 hours of OT. That's how much I've been working. You understand me? Like, I ain't seen it.
You Lil Wayne.
That's listen. Well, what I will say, just by listening to what Skinny just said, dude was alive by the grace of God.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, 7 shots is meant to kill. I don't give a fuck.
In
You
the
know what
back.
I'm saying?
In the back.
Yeah, 7 shots, period, just meant to kill. Now, you can shoot a motherfucker in the leg 7 times, they might bleed out and die. You understand me? So it's grace of God type shit, but it's all a structure thing to me. You understand me? If these departments is really changing, Put black men in charge. Not black men as your chief. Not black men as your, not the black officer as your, public relations officer. You understand me? Black chief, black whatever the fuck go underneath that. You understand me? And get it to where it's actually, a structure that includes equality. You understand me? Instead of, we're hiring more black officers, or we might have a black public relations officer, or we might have a black chief. If your chief is black, but everybody else with power under him is white, well, they don't do shit. You see what I'm saying? So we need a black power structure with some of these departments turn shit around.
You also need, when you need a black man like that, you need a black man that give a fuck
Yeah,
about the
you're
black
right.
people.
You're
A lot
right.
of black men don't. A lot of black men in that situation don't give a fuck about us.
Say it properly, bro. A lot of black police don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah, a lot of black men in power, police,
Yeah.
Senate,
Power, yeah.
mayor,
Yep.
wherever they at.
Because
Yep.
power,
give a fuck about
power
us.
to a black man, power to a black man is freedom.
Yeah.
And if I get that much power, I'm free. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that power to make you feel exactly how I felt.
Yeah,
But you do it to your own people.
it's gonna happen to y'all. It ain't gonna happen to me.
What I'm hearing from you two is more so of the change from the inside narrative. And that has proven to be.
I'm not saying change from the inside. I'm not saying that. I am saying that I hope that he's able to use his voice correctly. I don't give a fuck about the black chief, the mayor. I don't give a fuck if you turn all the motherfuckers black. It's a lot of black people that don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't care about that.
I'm only all lives matter when you put that badge on.
Yeah,
all you niggas look the same to me.
I don't give a fuck. Like I just when I was on Facebook and someone had brought it up and they had brought up this happening, and I was like, and I think they had brought up like when Mike Brown and all them was getting shot in Obama's term.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. When I seen it, I just looked at it like, we killing y'all because this nigga don't got no power. Like, y'all
no, he actually. No. And as a narrative that we have to be forced to confront as well. I can't think of the law off the top of my head, but it's called the Blue something. He signed a law that actually helped militarize the police even more after Ferguson.
Which has helped them out.
Help the police out, yeah.
Okay, so black men don't give a fuck. So back to my black people don't give, like even black people that's up there, they don't give a fuck. Once you get there, you don't give a fuck. So I'm not with the change it from the inside or none of that. Of course I won't change. I just look at it like white people said, okay, y'all got a black president. We gonna keep killing y'all to show y'all he's still black. Like he don't run nothing. He's not running shit. So I used to say then. That's when I'm still hustling and shit. I'm like, it don't matter what president you put in office. Everything I do is a felony.
But the reason why I say that is because, okay, like you got the Rayshard Brooks situation that happened in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
But you don't get this situation from a whole lot of predominantly black cities where the mayor black, police chief's black, most of the officers is black, most of the citizens are black. You don't really hear these stories nationally from these type of cities normally. Like I say, the Rayshard Brooks to me seems like an anomaly, and that's because most of the people are that are policing you look like you. They're not afraid of your appearance.
Right.
That's why I say structure all the way through. But what Spence was saying about black people getting power, we got to realize that a lot of black people that got to power only got to power because of their white allies. You see what I'm saying? So when you say black people in power don't care, most of the times it's because they trying to satisfy they white allies. You see what I'm saying? And that's just that. So they don't care. But like I say, I just want to see more of the tree be black because you don't hear about this in Mobile, Alabama, and all these other places that are predominantly black cities.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't have a fucking solution. I think what Ann is saying is probably the closest thing I would say. Except like it would have to that black tree that you speak of would have to expand outside of the police department.
Yeah, facts.
You need a black DA, which we've seen a black DA and that didn't work out for us either.
Yeah,
we see you, Ms. Harris. We've seen a black police chief where she was the only black person in power, and we saw how that turned out. We see you City of Henderson.
Yeah, because everybody else on it wasn't black.
So you need
if you guys weren't familiar, I know the majority of our listeners are outside of the city. But what Ivan is talking about is we had a black woman as chief in Henderson.
Yes.
That's another city in Las Vegas. The city?
It's a city in Southern Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Black woman. Y'all hear this? There was a black woman as chief of a police department.
A department that's predominantly white in a community that's predominantly white.
And say that one more time, please.
A department that's predominantly white in a community that's predominantly
Do you
white.
know how fucking rare that is?
You know how fast she got the fuck out of there?
So motherfucking fast.
It's ridiculous.
No. Say it correctly.
How fast they
got her the fuck out.
They got her out of
there
there so fast.
It was quick. Did a motherfucker.
She's like 6 months.
Maybe.
Henderson is something else. For y'all that don't know about Vegas,
Yeah.
Henderson is something else.
Oh man, you ain't gotta tell me.
Henderson, one of them places you live if you ain't trying to deal with them niggers.
Yeah, Henderson is something else. Like,
For now, they gonna put an olive when they come gentrified the west side.
You said
niggas.
try the motor, huh?
listen, they pull you over different. Henderson is where the getting pulled over I might get killed happens.
Henderson is
Yeah.
Las Vegas sundown town. Like nigga, don't drive there
Facts.
during the night type
Facts.
shit.
Facts.
It definitely depends on what part of Henderson. You talking about old Henderson? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about the Green Valley area? It's a little more diverse.
Yeah.
Niggas got a couple dollars.
So yesterday, it's a protest in is it Kenosha?
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Okay, there was a protest out there, and 2 people were killed, and 1 was wounded. So there was a militia out there, quote unquote, helping the police department. A militia that on video. This is on video, ladies and gentlemen. The officers were giving them water. The officers were thanking them. After the man had shot somebody, I don't know if this is a 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse. Fuck him, and I'm saying his name because I want to say fuck him. He's 17 years old. So he shot somebody in a parking lot, and then the people started chasing him. He falls. As the people are chasing him, he shoots again. He shoots someone and kills him. I probably instantly. I seen one was shot in the head. Kills him instantly, and he shoots another. And then is able to get up and run some more, and he runs until he passes the police. And while the people are telling the police to stop him, he shot someone. He was able to go free. Past the police.
Yes.
Bro.
We know.
But we thugs though, cause we burning down stores and shit.
Well, first of
Come
all,
on, man.
A lone black man walking around with an assault rifle ain't gonna get that close to the police in the first place. But my theory on it is.
No, the police gave him water.
Police getting water and shit, man.
Yeah,
And then
no.
come on, fam.
Police told him thank you.
Interviewing them shit out there.
Appreciate
Ain't they
you.
getting interviewed out there?
Yeah, they let him go. I think they arrested him now. They charged him, but
Today.
I think the police were like, they thanked him because that's what they would prefer to be doing. I prefer to take this badge off and be out here doing what you're doing.
Bro, when we talk about these armed militias and shit, it goes back to, and the people who really care will really pay attention, especially to the shit that we be saying. We may not sound like Dr. Martin Luther King on this motherfucker. We may not sound all motherfucking super intellectual and shit, but we say some real fucking shit on here. So when me and Ivan was telling y'all that the shit was looking real motherfucking weird out in these protests, this is the shit that we are talking about. This is the shit that we talking about. And then these are the motherfuckers that the police are hiring.
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
Yes.
These are the motherfuckers that the police are hiring. You cannot, all of this racism talking, this equality talking, all this shit, and get that shit the fuck up out of here. You're not going to change the mind of anyone who feels like they're superior over you. Not only am I superior over you, my kind has a system that will always hold y'all down. How can I not take advantage of that? Why would I feel sorry for y'all?
But he wasn't even from there. He's from another city.
He's from Illinois, somewhere in Illinois.
He drove there. I'm driving from another state to come.
And when we said during the protest that niggas was getting bussed in, that there were people there from different motherfucking cities, this is the shit that we are talking about. When they hear about protests, they drive to that city to cause chaos.
Yes, they did.
Anarchy. This is real shit here. This ain't walking into a motherfucking ballot. A vote. I ain't never seen a motherfucking vote change nothing but a person. But a person. That's the only thing I've fucking seen a vote change. All of the change that I've ever seen came with, unfortunately, death, blood, and motherfucking chaos. That's the only time I've ever seen things really fucking change around here. The system.
Here, nothing's changed. Around the world, blood changes shit.
This is a fact, man. This is a fact, and it's things that we still fail to understand. We like to see hope in everything. Sometimes there is none. The hope is get your motherfucking ass up and hit the street.
Yeah.
That's the hope. Unfortunately.
Facts.
Oh.
This is.
See, I want to come in here and be ignorant and shit. I did. This shit is, it's exhausting, man. Especially to a motherfucker that care. And then I sit on here and I have to argue with my people all fucking day because they into the facades, they into the imagery, they into this shit. And then once again, boom, a video is uploaded of one of us getting fucking gunned down. How many fucking times is this going to happen?
And it's so crazy because Ice Cube had just went viral for what he said about the Dems and the Republicans and how they don't give a fuck about us. And how, the vote thing, like we gotta make them earn our vote. And then I seen a lot of people like fuck with Q talking about them voting for Joe, right? And then you see,
God bless.
like nobody want to take their vote nowhere else because they like we're throwing away the vote anyway. And I think me and Spence been the same on here, like fuck the vote, period. And it's just crazy. Like you get this goes viral, Cube, and then motherfuckers act like Cube ain't been doing this. Like motherfuckers act like Cube, they're like this not his career of talking about the injustice in America.
Yeah, and I don't want to get it wrong because I have been going in on voting. I have been going on and voting, and I don't want to shit on anyone's process of what they feel
Might work.
change or something that might work. These are my opinions, and I tell you guys time and time again. Unfortunately, history is on my side. All the solutions that we bring up are ones that we've done them all.
Yeah.
We've done them all. We've come to realize like you're not going to hear none of these politicians. And I don't give a fuck if they get on Twitter and they get on Twitter and they say they little words and shit. Look at in New York. I think it was is it De Blasio that said something about the police?
Yeah.
I don't wanna. I think it was De Blasio. Please fact check me. But I think it was De Blasio who said something about the police.
In New York.
In New York, and the police was like, "Fuck y'all. We not patrolling nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all."
And then I seen people saying like, if we gonna defund the police, we have to, we got to get out there We have to police the communities. If we're going to defund the police, we're going to take the police out of these communities. So with seeing people say that, and I'm like, okay, that sounds good, but
the police control all this shit.
We face charges for trying to police the community. Like, we're gonna face charges for trying to stop something.
Yeah.
We're gonna face the charges. We're gonna go to prison. We're gonna do the time for trying to stop what we want to stop.
We've been policing the community forever.
And we've been going.
That's what gangs is.
And we've been going to prison for it forever.
Fact.
The reason why gangs started was to police the community.
They still do to this day.
And I think that's the issue when we talk about the bigger scheme of things. This is a police country. A police country. We are in a police state. You live in a police state. So the fact that we would have a police cabinet, people will never vote for that.
Facts.
Would never vote for that. So.
Found it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Oh, NYPD union declares war on Mayor DeValio.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, I'm just saying. Niggas ain't out here playing, man. So today, and when you find whatever you want to read, I'm gonna let you have it. Today has turned out very interesting. Y'all gonna hear this on Thursday. We're recording this Wednesday night. I have never seen a situation evolve so fast as what just happened in the NBA. It started out as a boycott or whatever. The players not playing. Shout out to. I'm never gonna shit on anybody for using their platform to display any type of power they may have.
Shout out to the NBA and the WNBA.
I'm gonna say shout out to the players. I'm not gonna say NBA. Shout out to the players. But I have never seen a situation evolve so fucking fast. It started out as the players were like, we ain't playing. Then because of the labor agreement where the niggas could be like, this contract is null and void, they changed the wording from boycott to strike.
Quick.
Very fast.
Quick.
Then it was announced that the Rockets and who was it? The Rockets and OKC may not play.
Yeah.
Or they're thinking about boycotting. At this point, it was still boycotting. Within a couple of minutes, literally, within a couple of minutes, the NBA comes out and say, no, what we're going to do is we're going to postpone all 3 games.
Yeah.
So what the NBA did was like, oh, no. You niggas ain't, what you niggas think this is? So we going to put in front of it, we just going to postpone it. That takes away your power. Now you can't say, oh, I'm boycotting. You can't boycott something I already took away from you.
Yeah.
So the NBA comes out with their statement saying we're going to postpone all 3 games. Then you hear the Shaqs and the Stephen A's and the Charles Barkleys. Now they're coming out opposed to it. They're coming out saying, well, the Milwaukee Bucks didn't tell anyone they was going to do this.
I tend to agree only because the Orlando Magic players seem to be taken completely by surprise by it.
I'm going to get to that. So that is the narrative now. Oh, the Milwaukee Bucks just did this. They didn't tell nobody. Then you have these meetings that are leaked now where the Lakers and the Clippers saying we're done with the season completely. We're done with the season completely. Doc Rivers telling them, you guys are known for your talent. That's your power. Don't stop playing. Now it's coming out that only the players, the Lakers and the Clippers players are the only ones who are saying we're done with the season. Everybody else wants to play. It is now 9:38. This probably happened around, when did we send that first text message out? Somebody check our group chat, please, and just tell me.
I know the meeting was scheduled for 5 o'clock our time. This players meeting that they had.
Now all the leaks are coming out now. I'm still kind of like getting them. But I posted something in the group about, they were talking about that was it right there.
Yeah, it don't give me no time.
Right here. What time was that?
Oh, 1:12.
1:12. It is 9:39. This is about 8 hours. The whole scenario has changed now, and it's anarchy.
It's
That fucking fast.
to hear the Doc Rivers thing. I showed you guys. I was watching the blackball thing on
Yeah.
Quibi.
Hey, there you go.
My brain is.
Proud of you today, man.
On Quibi.
It is no longer a T.I. word of the day.
I was watching the blackball thing, and at that time, players was not allowed to just boycott. Like they was like, you have to. If you made it to the playoffs, you have to play.
Mm-hmm.
If this was the regular season, you can do what you want to do. But if you made it to the playoffs, you have to play. Doc Rivers kind of gave them the same speech. This is y'all voice. Okay, let's say we're not playing for the Clippers, so that's why they turned their jerseys inside out and did what they did.
Yeah. We was watching that together, wasn't we?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Doc Rivers kind of gave them the same speech.
So you say that's not surprising then?
It's not surprising for Doc Rivers to say it again, and it's fucked up because I think prior to watching Blackball, I'm thinking of Doc Rivers as like he's really won for us, and I'm not saying he's not, because I like you still see the pain and shit in his eyes, but it's still like is this gonna keep being your go-to? Like one was just your owner was being racist. Okay. Now we're talking about death after death after death after death after death, yeah. Assassination after assassination, all these years, and this is how you respond to it. Like this not just, oh, he said some racist shit.
Yeah.
This not, oh, they called the dude a nigger and threw him in the car. Like that's not what happened right now.
I know there's a topic we might broach that has tonight, so I'm gonna say my Doc Rivers.
Look, we might be on the same page. Did you read the notes?
I read the notes.
And do you see why I put it directly under?
That's what people got to remember about Doc. I didn't see
Kamala.
I didn't see where you placed it. I didn't see where you placed it. I listened to you talk. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I know it was something in the notes.
Yeah.
So I'm if we broach this subject, I'm gonna just.
Yeah. So hold that. We gonna go right to it. So, my thing is, I've been going back to your point. I'm gonna tell you guys again. There is no such thing as a comfortable revolutionary. When you put it in your mind that you're going to do something, it doesn't matter at what time you want to do it, you're going to do it. It could be 2 minutes before tip-off. It could be 30 seconds before tip-off. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it, and I'm going to do it right now. So when it comes to making a stand or using whatever power you may have, because in a bigger scheme of things, I'm sorry, the NBA players may not have that much power. But it's always a domino effect. So if the NBA players ain't playing, it gets the owner's attention. Right. Now you're talking about all of these owners with billions of dollars of not just money, but resources and influence and power. Now we can talk about getting some real motherfucking political change around here. Now we can talk about it.
Because when we were just talking, you guys said all the change comes through violence. But I believe that to be true, but also there has to be an economic impact for people to really be like,
yeah,
shit, okay, let's make some change.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I was going back and forth with somebody on Twitter earlier today, like, when you affect the money, like we talk about, the police attacking the police or whatever. I'm firmly for attack the police unions. That's where the money's at. That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
Like you can change all the laws you want to. Fuck all that. If you're not attacking the police unions, you just gonna get a fresh recruit.
Police unions are super fucking.
Yeah, go after the money.
When we talk about why the killers of Breonna Taylor hasn't been arrested, that's your answer. The police unions are that powerful. They are more powerful than the politicians that you think has the power.
I would agree. I wouldn't disagree. But when these people go through these things and they sue, they file these civil suits, they're always attacking the city or the state or the police department.
Yeah.
Go after the police union money. Go after that retirement money. And if you're successful enough, see how much this shit changed.
So
start playing with their money. Start playing with their pocket, and we'll see.
Yeah, and being from Vegas, that should always be the first approach anyway, because that's the only reason why this motherfucker was integrated in the first place.
I took the nigga the strip scene, and this is Las Vegas, so this is a little bit of, we have a little bit of history here.
Affected the money. That's when they was like, and that shit happened real quick.
Yeah.
That meeting to integrate the strip happened real quick.
And it was a business decision.
Green the most I won't say green no more because the motherfucking dollars is all kind of different colors.
Yeah.
Whatever color the money is the most motherfucking important color.
Don't get it twisted. The only reason the strip is integrated today is because black musicians and entertainers were threatening to boycott playing on the strip, and because the west side of Las Vegas, that was known as the Black Strip, along with having a brand new hotel in the Moulin Rouge,
that's what I'll say.
Was getting so much money. And guess what happened?
Do your research on the Moulin Rouge.
Guess what happened after they integrated the Las Vegas Strip? The Moulin Rouge was gone within 3 months?
That happened before they integrated the strip. The Moulin Rouge was only open for like 6 months in the first place. That's because all the money went there, and motherfucking they came one day and the motherfucking shit was padlocked and closed. Nobody still knows, but we know.
Yeah, I know. I was told that Las Vegas had a very, very, very racist sheriff at the time.
Yeah.
And he came through and constantly fucked with that hotel.
They added a 2:00 in the morning show. That's the third show of the night because the Moulin Rouge was so popular. They added a 2:00 in the morning show.
That shit was open and closed within a blink of an eye.
Fact.
But
Harlem Nights.
Hey, same plot though.
So when I don't fault the Milwaukee Bucks for making their fucking decision. If the motherfucking Magic had balls to stand on, they wouldn't have been out on the court in the first fucking place. Huh?
I think I support the Bucks decision more so because 2 hours after. So I think 2 hours after, they made a decision or the tip off was supposed to begin. They were still the Bucks players had not left the locker room. They were still in the locker room making phone calls to politicians, to lawmakers in Wisconsin or Milwaukee, wherever the fuck they from. They were still they never left. They were in there trying to whatever power they do have, they were trying to use it in the moment. Not like we're gonna come back to this shit later. Like we've made a decision, we're gonna stand on it now. So I respect it more so for that part.
And then Sterling Brown on Milwaukee has a case against the police right now.
Is it still active? Yeah, he was.
But they beating on him and shit.
Tased and shit.
Yeah, he has an active case with them right now.
Does he still play for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so fast forward now, they had a meeting, and like I said, the players from the Clippers and the Lakers are like, the season, we're done with it. It needs to be over. If Bron is able to make this happen, there is nothing there's no rings, there is no playoff moment, there is nothing. He will be the greatest athlete ever. Slander proof. And I'm here for it.
I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he could topple Ali, but he'll be a close second.
I put him in the Ali and the Bill Russell conversation. I put him up there for that. So he definitely needs to go as far as trying to affect change. Not necessarily to go, but in the GOAT conversation.
Yeah.
If you're looking to, because everybody's chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan, this will be a way for him to eclipse Jordan.
I mean, he's not going to be the greatest basketball player.
No.
Greatest athlete
To come from basketball.
To come from no matter what sport. Like I say, Ali to me just stands above everything because what Ali did was Ali. Ali was the team. Ali did something that directly affected Ali, and Ali paid dearly for that. You understand me? He lost his titles. Was damn near going broke. All kind of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Do we put Kaepernick in that conversation?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's still not up there with Ali, And if Braun did this, it's not up there with Braun.
I don't think Kaepernick being compromised.
No, I'm saying Kaepernick is up there, just not with Ali. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying like Ali is just that dude when it comes to this.
It is for 4 years to the day that Kaepernick started kneeling. I see a lot of players are voicing their frustration with Milwaukee Bucks because of their what they decided to do. The only reason I'm not really the only reason I'm not really fucking with the Milwaukee Bucks is what y'all thought y'all was gonna do this for one game, and then all of the NBA said, you know what, we'll just postpone it. Y'all gonna play it at a later date. Like, what did y'all? Obviously, this wasn't thought through all the way.
Yeah,
they said it's done.
It was a triple. But MLB also.
I think it's just the Brewers though, right?
No, it was 3 games.
Oh, okay.
There were 4 games postponed, but one of them was because of the hurricane and stuff.
Okay.
So I think it was the Brewers and the Reds, the Dodgers and the Giants.
Yeah.
And the Seattle team. I think, and they were saying that Seattle had the most black players in the league.
Okay. As far as Ali, I don't hold him as a high regard like you guys do. Like Martin Luther King, like Martin Luther King, Ali was very compromised and became well praised when he couldn't talk anymore. How he threw Malcolm X to the wayside will never sit right with me. I'll never fuck with Ali like that for that.
Is that? Do you feel like he's compromised, or is that your bias towards Malcolm X that makes you not hold Ali?
No, he was in the Malcolm deserves to die type shit. Like, he wasn't fucking with Malcolm at all. When Malcolm didn't have nobody. This is when he got ousted out of the nation.
Okay.
When this was your mentor. So just on a personal level, I would never fuck with Ali like that.
Does that diminish what he accomplished though, or what he stood
I
for?
think what he stood for was amazing, but he was also in an era where he literally, the collective, and I think that's what was amazing about that time. I think it was called a summit, some kind of summit.
Jim Brown,
the best,
Russell, the best of every sport.
The best of every sport aided him while he was not able to play boxing. That is amazing. And I don't know if he would have been able to do it. And now I'm the devil's advocate back. But I don't know if he would have been able to do it or withstand so long if he had to do it by himself, type of deal. But because of how he threw Malcolm to the wayside, that's just my opinion. I will never hold him in that regard. But I do understand where he lies when it comes to history.
Yeah, but I hold Ali there because that was the most coveted position in sports back then. Like today, it's the quarterback of the Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
You know, it was back then. It was the heavyweight champion of the world. You see what I'm saying? And he was in his prime when this happened. So you know, he lost a whole lot.
Yes, he did.
Over that. You know.
And we had a heated discussion a couple weeks ago about the NBA returning.
Yeah.
Do you still feel the same way?
Yeah, I still feel the same way. I need something to bet on. Fuck you mean? No. What I will say today is if it's what you laid out was the correct way. It was the affecting the owners and affecting the money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because if that ain't the goal with what they're doing, then I don't believe what they're doing is going to do anything. Because I tell you right now, the motherfuckers putting bullets on our back don't give a fuck if y'all playing basketball or not.
This is true.
You see what I'm saying? So y'all are only losing money and we're only losing entertainment, and we're only losing influence by y'all doing that when it comes to them. But as far as shutting down the money, I'm with that.
Okay. Do you think everyone owes Kyrie an apology?
No, fuck Kyrie. Boston Celtic for life.
Oh, well.
Fuck Kyrie. I don't give a fuck.
I just
fuck
want
what
to.
Kyrie do.
I just
Fuck
want to
him.
say. I just want to say, shout out to the brother.
Yeah.
The world.
The world is not flat. That's for goddamn show. Fuck him.
The world slandered him for almost having pre-knowledge of what's going on right now. He spoke about all of this and why we shouldn't be doing it, why they shouldn't be doing it, and now look at what is going on. It's almost like I told you so. So, get that man his apology. Whether you agree with what he says at times or not, he is completely right in this situation.
Somebody else said we shouldn't like it about me. I don't think But what were you saying, Spence?
Who said that? Who?
Oh man, I can't.
Yeah, but shout out to that brother, man, and obviously it was a money decision because now you're coming. All the players are like, we shouldn't have never been here. We should have never been here. We shouldn't have never been here. And it's like, why did it come to this? Y'all slandered this man. He's like, what is he, the vice president of the player? He's the vice president, right?
He's the vice president of the players I can't motherfucking stand.
He's the vice president of the Players Association, right?
Paul and Andre Iguodala.
Okay, yeah. Like I say,
He's
fuck Kyrie.
He's not the president. Chris Paul is the president.
He said vice president.
I said vice.
Vice president is Andre Iguodala. You're both in the bubble.
Hold on, man.
He might be the secretary or the treasurer or something, but he's not one of the top two positions.
Damn, y'all niggas just gonna go
Go
out.
do them.
Kyrie is the vice president.
Oh,
But I also agree with what people were saying about Kyrie at the time. Kyrie,
vice president or what?
He, Kyrie Irving elected National Basketball Players Association Executive Committee as vice president. He replaced Paul Gasol.
Paul Gasol?
I don't know about none of that. So,
Me neither.
but like I say, back when Kyrie was saying what he was saying about not returning to the bubble, everybody was saying it's because he didn't get his way as far as being able to be on the sideline. They say 2 days before that he wanted to be in a bubble. 2 days later, oh, it's about injustice. You know what I mean? So I understand when people are going at Kyrie, at that time. And like I say, Kyrie don't get no praise from me on shit. So, and that's just personal me versus Kyrie shit.
Yeah.
Like, it had nothing to do with nothing
Oh,
else.
okay. So, first vice president, which is Andre Iguodala, secretary, treasurer, and 6 additional vice presidents. So, it's one of the 6 additional.
Oh, okay. So,
Damn, it's hella vice
hella
president.
So, Ivan, you said you was gonna hold your question. You was gonna hold that thought just in case we got to it, but I don't think we did. So, the floor is yours, my brother.
No, because there was a question about are you pro-black if you date women that aren't black? So when Doc Rivers came up, I just was like, his wife is white.
Yeah.
So that's what stuck out to me. Like you saying, Doc Rivers basically. I mean, from what I can.
So are all the NBA players faking being pro-black because they all love white women?
Oh man, I don't know.
Look.
And I don't take it as me copping no plea because I don't do that. Y'all been here for 2.5 years. I don't cop no motherfucking plea.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about that particular talk. But when you got to talking about Doc Rivers and saying he keeps saying y'all play like this is y'all power, y'all gonna play.
Yeah.
Like shit, it sounds like he.
Well, let's get the question off. Ant, can you be pro-black
I feel like
if you're not into black women?
Oh no. Okay.
Can you be pro-black if you're not dating a black
into
woman?
black women? You can't be pro-black.
Yeah.
But because you're with somebody that's not black, I feel like you can still be pro-black. I feel like you just, you can't help who you love sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes somebody comes in your life at a vulnerable moment, show themselves, and you like who they are no matter what race they are. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I only think about that because I'm pro-black. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm pro-black. I find white women attractive. I told y'all why I could never be with a white woman, and that's because I just feel like I'm a great-ass nigga, and I don't want no white woman getting me as a great-ass nigga. That's it. You know what I'm saying? A sister gonna get me, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But, you know, it's not that I don't have an attraction to them or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? Hispanic women, I love Hispanic women. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not gonna go as far as saying that. But if you're not into black women, hell no, you can't be pro-black.
White woman try to holler at me, you gotta hit him with the
But I also feel like even if you are pro-black and you're with somebody, if you're with a white person, I feel like, you know, you're still compromised because you get every situation that happens, you have to account for that side. You see what I'm saying? It's like being a mixed kid. You know what I'm saying? You'll go through whatever you go through as a black person, but you can't just say fuck white people because your mama or your daddy white. You see what I'm saying? So there'll always be compromise.
Yeah. Skinny?
Y'all know white women is not my cup of tea.
At all.
Ding!
Check, please.
I'm good on all of that. But I don't know. The pro-black thing, I think it's similar to that. Like if I have a white woman and something happens, what is our discussion?
I think
how do I not get in a domestic situation?
I think you can be pro-black.
Smoke the head,
I just see a domestic situation. I see me trying to explain myself and her trying to like
the
know,
disconnect. The disconnect.
And me being like, bitch, fuck you and your bitch ass.
Cause that's where it's gonna come from. It's gonna come from my daddy. It's gonna come from my daddy.
I think you can be pro-black and still date white women. I think she has to be pro-black as well. And I'm not talking about in the pandering type, meaning her foundation. She has to understand.
So Rachel Lowe,
No, not the pandering.
What?
Not the pandering.
No, she wasn't
She has to.
pandering.
I think. Nigga, what?
I think she was authentic as fuck.
Me too. Like she really wanted to be black, like him.
No.
Yeah.
She was black, brother.
Yeah. She
So you want a
black.
white woman that's like?
She was like the mask.
No,
Nigga, she put that mask on.
Nah, I think she felt.
That she was a black woman.
I think she felt that shit.
Yeah, nah, that's out. When I say she has to be pro-black as well, meaning, she has to understand like our foundation, and she has to. The need to want to understand what we go through has to be there. I think too many times, especially with us as men, we date women who secretly just fetishize about us. No.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? Fetish.
Yeah, so there's something like that.
No, say y'all. What is it?
I can't say it either. That's how I know you ain't saying it right. Keep going.
Fetishize.
Please,
What is it? Fetish? Is it fetishize or fetishize?
Oh shit.
It ain't that, but we know where you going.
Yeah, we know
where
Hey,
Like I can say,
who is the some Jeopardy shit? How do you is it fetishize?
just spell it for us, cause I
what it is? What is it?
Higher
Learning.
What is higher learning? Fetishize.
Oh man.
Yeah. So.
no, press the button. Don't got a button in what they saying for
Let's see.
Press the button.
you. Press the button. Come on, man.
I got shit. Oh, I got me up my volume down. Go ahead.
Nigga.
Fetishize.
Okay.
I said it right.
You right.
Fetishize. So too many times, us as black men, we date women or we're into women who secretly fetishize us. So they don't give a fuck about us. They just like having sex with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you only take account one side of me. You don't really care about that other shit.
Okay.
So those women, you gotta get them the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, wifey legit know a woman who was happy as fuck when she got pregnant and was gonna have a black kid.
See that type of shit.
And that's that.
That type of shit.
But can they adjust over time? Like if I have a black kid, like I now need to understand the other side of it.
It's like I look at it as if you have. I'm not into interracial dating, but I would look at it as.
God damn, nigga, the way you just said that, I'm not into.
I'm not into interracial dating at all. Like,
fuck what y'all got going on.
Yeah, that's how.
Nigga.
That's how. Sisters only. Power to the people. Damn, what was my point? I know I just said I'm not into interracial dating, but I forgot my fucking point.
I was telling you about the broad having the black kid.
Yeah, I still forgot my point. But anyways, I think to be on the yeah, man.
So you gonna get rich and do a Kanye West on this league?
Fucking skinny and shit. But Kim Kardashian ain't white.
She international though. She ain't black.
I mean, she ain't white. But
when he first,
you just said you're in interracial dating though. That's interracial dating.
Oh, then I'm not in the inner dating. Oh, she got a tan, like a real tan, like not the one where you go into the machine. Then she ain't white.
Nah.
White women turn red. Those I can't date.
The other four are light as fuck. Hakeem the only one that's dark.
But if I'm being fair, I think women are much better at it. Women are much better at choosing white men than we are at choosing white women.
I think okay.
I disagree.
Do y'all think? I mean, we grew up in America, so we always had the black and white thing. Do y'all think the international community even see shit like that? Do you think motherfuckers in Spain give a fuck if you from Germany or Italy or some shit? They all European.
I don't think it's like. If I take a stab at it, I think it more had to do with like your creed, like so. Like even if you go to Africa, like if you're from one tribe, like Hotel Rwanda, if you're from one tribe, I can't fuck with you because you're from over there.
But see, that's different. That's part of a motherfucker's makeup. You see what I'm saying?
Part of that's you know.
What's that? What was that movie that? What was that game? Crash Bandicoot. Hey, you see that, dude? Y'all remember that clip? I think it was it the Redeem Team when the niggas was doing the shit in front of them? They all was looking like, what the fuck?
Oh, the Maka dance. We still in y'all 30, but nigga, we don't know.
Well, but nigga did that shit in front of me, nigga, I might run. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck?
See, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think motherfuckers, in the international community, give a fuck about where the fuck you from. I think that's just like a U.S. thing.
Wait, what are you from Israel though?
You're not gonna fuck with a Palestinian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But still, that's still within their own little thing. You see what I'm saying? But if you're from Philippines, don't mean you're not gonna fuck with somebody from Indonesia.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or Bangladesh with somebody from India type shit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not well versed enough to.
You had one. You weren't trying to.
Yeah, man. Shit, I gave my best punch.
Yeah, I know a lot of Hawaiians that's with Samoans. They both islanders, but the islands is fucking hundreds of miles apart. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't think the international community really. I think that's just shit. If you really from the fucking mainland of the United States type shit.
All right, we gotta. Ivan, can you
I don't think
we gotta play something, man. We gotta change the move, man.
Shit, we already changed the moves. You niggas been laughing for the last 15 minutes.
I still got that shit on my mind.
What the?
You gotta change the moves. Shit, we been laughing for the last 20 minutes.
I'm gonna play the ultimate move change song.
Okay.
It's not gonna be.
I knew it was coming.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
This motherfucker back up. Can't feel bad listening to this. Shit, we want to get a leather jacket so bad.
Think there was a lot of gay sex made to this song?
A lot of it.
What you think he was singing to a woman? Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
There's something I want nobody else to ever love me. You are a shining star, my lightning, like my fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. And the days that I did touch you.
This shit would have been hilarious on Viewers Karaoke.
It's hard to say I love you. It's the moon that I've been in enough to swim in. Can y'all imagine Batman coming down from a motherfucking glass to this?
The bat wings out like.
1,000 pieces from you and another. Here it come. My God. You gotta hit them niggas with that day shit. It's never too much. I just too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
That was the deep voice right there. Nigga, you missed it.
There we go. All right, here we go, man. Shout out to my niggas, motherfucking DC, baby.
Hey, man.
We cooking. We back. We bike.
I want to speak on the only superhero they got.
What you mean?
That's all they got.
Hey, it don't matter. He the best. So.
All they movies that only hit is either Batman or
Niggas
Superman.
niggas don't complain when it's like a million James Bonds, man. Come on, fam.
James Bond super played out.
Shit,
I
nigga.
ain't watched the James Bond movie since.
Oh, now you niggas
Since
is
Halle Berry was
wild.
in that bikini.
Now you niggas is wildin' and fucking.
Yeah,
Last time I seen James Bond, I was playing 007 on the 64.
God damn, you really do live in a fucking.
Who
What?
was
I
that?
can't knock you for that though. That's probably the greatest video
And
game ever.
who was the actor at that time? Whatever
I
actor
don't
was at
fucking
that
know,
time.
man.
was probably
Like-
I think the only one
It's
I
like pixel television.
That's
Nigga,
probably
what
the
the fuck?
last James Bond that I was
I think
watching.
the only James Bond films that I seen it was
These
Sean
last
Connery and some shit
couples
was
are these last couples have been almost the greatest.
I'm glad you
You
said
niggas is wild. But anyways,
So you like Daniel Craig, James Bond?
I love Daniel Craig, just James Bond. What did y'all think of the trailer, man? Talk to me.
It was cool.
This nigga, man.
It was cool.
It's tough to get that hate out of his heart, man.
No, listen. I like Batman. Like I like some Batman
Bike
movies.
man.
I like Batman movies. I don't think I like Batman as a superhero, but I like some of the movies. This one, it might be okay. It might be okay. I don't know how I feel about Riddler.
Yeah, I wasn't sold on the Riddler, but we'll see.
It didn't move me at all.
Colin Farrell fucked me up though. I was like, that was that nigga?
That didn't look like Colin Farrell at all. That's some amazing CGI.
I knew you was gonna say you didn't like it, man. That's that bias, man. Y'all, it's hard for you to niggas to get that shit out y'all souls.
Listen,
man. I could come in
no,
here.
no.
I could come here and say, you know what? I fucked with that Marvel movie. You know what? I didn't like that Marvel movie because. But I fuck with a lot of Marvel. I can say that. Why does it hurt you niggas to
You
talk
don't
about
really fuck with DC. You fuck with Batman. You need to
Fuck
stop
with
saying DC.
Thank you. Second of all, I get DC get props all the time. You hated Shazam. I thought Shazam was.
I
dope.
didn't say I hated Shazam.
I hated Shazam.
He hated Shazam.
Okay, my fault. Black
Damn,
people.
look at this
My
shit.
fault. Black people all look alike. I fuck with Shazam.
Niggas with the dreads don't like that.
I fuck with Shazam. I think the shit everybody like is the shit I don't like about DC. The shit people don't like be the shit I like.
Yeah.
So niggas didn't Well, I think except for Batman versus Superman, we all agreed that shit was trash.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, so for Man versus Steel got trash.
Batman vs Superman was the same as Endgame. It was dark as fuck. Like, what is the difference? You cannot trash Batman vs Superman and praise Endgame when they both were the same fucking movie.
They were not at all.
Okay.
They were not at all.
All right.
Like, I'm about to kill you and you just say Martha, and all of a sudden I'm having a panic attack about the name Martha. Who is Martha? Why you say Martha? Help me! Why you said nigga? What? Come on, man. That shit was terrible.
And you ain't see it.
I didn't see the trailer, but just for the record, I'm Batman all the motherfucking way. That's the only motherfucking superhero I care to go see. I see all the Marvel shit because I take my kids to go see it.
Yeah.
But Batman's shit is the shit I go see.
I just said I fuck with some Batman movies. I'm not mad at Batman movies. The last Batman trilogy, I fucked with all of them.
This is like a darker Christopher Nolan film, so I'm all in, man.
I ain't like it. Didn't move me, but I am excited about the Black Adam shit. I do want to see what that. I do want to see what that end up looking like. I at first was excited about the Wonder Woman, but now I'm not.
Yeah.
That shit.
The Flash scares me. It could either go super fucking amazing, or it can be super trash. Like, you finna have both icon. I'm not gonna say iconic. I think Ben Affleck is the best complete Batman there was.
Keaton is iconic. And who else is it?
But Keaton is iconic, but I did not like the his version of Bruce Wayne. He was like a fucking nerd, like a nerdy motherfucker.
I'll give you that.
That wasn't.
I'll give you that.
That wasn't Bruce Wayne. Like,
I'll give you that.
Did we really get it? You think?
He was super fucking nerdy.
I think that was like
Jimmy Neutron.
No, but you said he's the best complete.
He's the best complete Batman. Ben Affleck. He was the best version. His Batman was super good, and his Bruce Wayne was super good. I loved Michael Keaton's Batman. I hated his Bruce Wayne. I liked Val Kilmer's. Not Val Kilmer. Yeah, I liked Val Kilmer's Batman. His Bruce Wayne was okay. The other one we ain't even gonna talk about.
Clooney, baby.
Christian Bale. I really liked his Batman, except the voice. Didn't really like his Bruce Wayne.
What? You ain't like his Bruce?
Man, his Bruce Wayne was always beating the fuck up. Except the
Ben Affleck too. Ben Affleck be getting his ass whooped.
But it's a different type of Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman was older. He was an older, so that's why he was like kind of like already beat up, and he was already like the elder version of what Batman is supposed to be. So, but he played both roles very well. So when I say, I'm not saying to me, he's the best complete Batman. And then this one right here is going to be a younger. I do dig the fact that this is going to be more of a detective type film. I think that was, it's been lost. The detective portion of Batman has been lost in all of these films. They don't really show that as much.
Yes.
So that part right there interests me, and he's going to be a much younger. If you see the Batcave, it's not completely done. This is going to be one that's, I think they say he's only going to be he's only 2 years into Batman at this point. So he's just starting.
Okay.
But right now, I back Ben Affleck as the most complete.
I like Bale. I ain't like. I liked. What's his name is? The thing you just said. Name slipped my mind.
I said the Twilight name.
Affleck.
Oh, Affleck. Yeah.
I like Affleck's Bruce Wayne, the older Bruce Wayne. I ain't like his Batman at all. I don't like his Batman at all.
Mm.
Christian Bale was the best one for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with Christian Bale too.
Okay.
The Flash is scared. The Flash is scared. Like
Flash is scared. You finna have both Batmans in it. You finna have Michael Keaton's Batman. You gonna have Ben Affleck's Batman, and it terrifies me.
Ben Affleck is the Batman they put in it.
Both of them, because the Flash is time changing.
I thought it was Val Kilmer.
No. It's Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton. But it's time.
Yeah.
Changing time, so he's going back and forth. So.
I didn't even see the Flash shit, so I don't even know.
The only thing I'm halfway excited about that for is I read after all this happened, I read that they're trying to float the idea of getting the CW version of the Flash into the movie as well. They're campaigning to get him in. Since they're doing alternate versions of Batman, why not do alternate versions of the Flash? So I would love to see that.
And then this new Batman coming out is going to be of a different. What's the word? This new Batman is going to be of a universe.
Multiverse, yeah,
whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah, the multiverse. That's why the showrunner from the CW. Sorry, the showrunner from CW is trying to start a campaign to get his version of Flash in the movie.
Okay. Skinny, can you talk to us about what happened with Master P and his family during their spades game?
I'm mad you said the spades game. Shit, basically, Monica came out in support of getting C Murder home, and then C Murder gave like a big, huge shout out to Kim Kardashian and said like she's his angel because she's been in, with the prison reform and trying to get him home. And Master P just got in his feelings. He like, we've been put it out there that you was innocent. Don't forget about Big Mama, looking out for you when you got locked up. Like, don't say these other people is your angel, and we have a lady that passed away, putting everything into you to try to get you home.
Yeah.
Don't forget her. And then he just kind of ran with that. He like, it's not personal against Kim Kardashian. It's not personal against Monica. But this is how I feel about my family. Like this, my brother has been slandering me this whole time.
Yeah.
And I've gave everything I could, whether it's to lawyers or what, I gave everything I could to help him with his case, and he has been slandering me this whole time. So now I'm just tired of being quiet. And that was the basis of what happened. Then he just said fuck his whole family after that.
Yeah, I mean I understand where he come from, but I also I also understand where C comes from. C Murder, like he's been locked up since what, 02?
It's been a minute.
If my freedom comes first, nigga, at this point, nigga, it's freedom over family. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. When you in that cage,
yeah,
and
sure.
If Monica's the homegirl, although
Used to love his life.
she was definitely talking to C Murder while she was married.
Yeah, she said that. Wow, that's why I read that.
So I'm looking at that divorce a little different. But when you hear the word Kim Kardashian, someone who's been locked up since 02, you cannot fucking tell me that didn't bring him so much like excitement and re-energize.
Facts.
Like I may have a real shot.
Yeah.
Like if anybody speaks the language of celebrity, it's Kim Kardashian, and she can help me get the fuck up out of here.
Wish he have helped people come home. So
yeah, so I can understand why he would shout them out. I also I can understand why Master P would be upset. I do feel like Master P's video was unwarranted because it did come from a place of jealousy, in my opinion,
and feelings.
and that is why he later retracted that statement. He later apologized to Monica. He talked about, cutting his family off. He was just like super in his feelings. It was like, bro, your brother got a chance to really get out. You don't got to be involved in that. You don't have to be involved in everything.
I think it hurts so much. You have proved your brother innocence. I think about 5-6 years ago, they proved C Murder innocence. Like proved it. Like we're showing you he's innocent.
Yeah.
And he didn't have the power to get him home. And now Kim Kardashian is somebody who's a big part of the prison reform and has really been getting people home, just might get him home. And I don't think C said, oh, this is my angel in disregards to his grandmother. I don't think he was saying it like that. So I guess I kind of get it. Like I kind of get where P coming from. being a nigga in prison, like you said, I've been in prison 18 years.
Yeah, get me home, nigga.
Man, listen.
I can get both
If
sides.
Monica tell me to marry her right now, whatever you
Marry
need me
her.
to say and do, I'm coming home. Whatever it's gonna take me to get home, I'm coming home.
I get both sides. I think if I'm P, I would be upset too. Like if you've never publicly come out and said like I appreciate my brother for his efforts, I appreciate my family for their efforts.
Facts.
Like if you've never publicly acknowledged the shit that we've been doing for 18 years, and now all of a sudden now you found your voice when somebody else is involved. Hell yeah, I'd be mad.
Yeah,
somebody else involved for 18 days at that.
Yeah, come on, man. Like we've been on this. And you know, and Pete spoke about like he got out and then went right back to running with the niggas that got him back in prison to begin with.
Yeah.
Like so, I've been fighting this battle, and then you come out and do the same bullshit. And I'm back to fighting this battle for you, putting all my time, money, and resources into this shit. And you never publicly like went to bat for me or acknowledged me, and now you acknowledge the next motherfucker. Yeah, I got a problem too.
I don't think Pete had the problem with him acknowledging him. I think it was more so the grandmother, you know.
Yeah.
So
But I think with
I
Pete,
get that for sure.
I think it was both because with P and C Murder been having this battle since C Murder been locked up. Right?
Yeah.
C Murder has been low key slandering the nigga every time.
Yeah.
Every time he get a shot to say something, he slander him. The nigga put out an album. Since he been in prison, low-key disrespecting P.
Yeah.
So I get it from P. Like, nigga, I've been looking out. You know what I'm saying? You've been shitting on me this whole time. When you started True Records, you shitted on me.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I told you, move your ass to Calabasas, you want to still stay in the projects.
Yeah.
And you just steady
I was
throwing dirt on my
there
name.
Next. Yeah.
Yeah, like you
I was going to go there next.
So,
if you listen to P, if you follow P on Instagram or something like that, when you listen to P, all he ever talking is growth. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So for C Murder to not show that, it's like P cut him off. You know what I'm saying? And I feel why C Murder feel the way he feel about P, because at the time in 2002, P still had hella money. I don't know. I don't think he had that much influence in 2002 still, but hella money and shit like that to throw behind his case. But when you P, it's like, look, I told you.
Yeah. Facts.
When it comes to my freedom, nigga, fuck all that shit.
I
Get me out of here, nigga.
I'm saying whatever I gotta tell you, get out of here.
That is what it is. Like, if all of us have had family members or friends who been behind them bars, and they will do whatever the fuck they can to get about them motherfuckers. That is what it is. Have you guys ever felt like your family was using you financially?
Hell no, cause I ain't got no money.
I don't answer the phone, baby.
Ain't got shit. That's all I'm hearing. Unless you want some positive words, 'cause I ain't got shit for you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
The caller you called, and I answer right now. Leave a message.
Have people ever called y'all from prison? Have people ever called you from prison, like on your phone?
Yeah, all the time. Awkward as fuck.
I got a bunch of people.
Especially all the niggas in prison ain't got nothing to talk about, but they call you anyways.
And they want to sit on the phone for 30 minutes. Like the full 30 minutes, they want to sit on the phone.
How much is in phone call?
Shit, now they can pay for them themselves. So I just put the money up there and you just put the money in your books. You can pay for them yourself now.
I remember when I was in a holding tank, nigga, it was like 30 of us in that motherfucker. And one phone, nigga. Whew.
I'm only 10 minute calls though. That's a different phone call. that's a whole other phone call.
Prison calls be long.
Prison calls 30 minutes.
Yeah.
In a holding tank, you only got 10.
Yeah.
That's a mama, get me up out of here.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
When it be a bunch of niggas in the fish tank, nigga, that shit comes.
And everybody waiting on the phone? Nigga, that shit either finna turn to listen, when you get off the phone, I need you to move.
In the excitement, like when the motherfucking when the CO come to the door to get you niggas,
I ain't never been in jail.
but it ain't you. But that excitement when that door open, nigga, fam, ain't no excitement like that, nigga. When they call that last name so you can go home, nigga. Oh my God.
So don't you? Once you bail out, don't you go to a different cell, like a release cell? Ain't that how it go?
But that cell to say you going home from the fish tank, nigga. I'm talking about there is no. That is a sense of euphoria, nigga. Like, nigga, I almost nutted, nigga.
I bet that shit feel good.
Nigga.
You never been in jail at all, Ivan?
Never.
One toilet, one phone. Oh my God. Now you got niggas making. When a nigga took 2 rolls of tissue and made a pillow out of it, I said, nigga, I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. Nigga, I'm never going back.
In the shower shoes.
What do they give you when you walk in there? What do they give you?
You get some shower shoes. No
That's
socks.
That's all they give you?
Yeah.
So how did they get 2 rolls of tissue?
And it be so cold.
Because it's tissue.
It's tissue in the.
Tissue in
So
there.
he took the toilet tissue from everybody else and just made him.
I mean, basically.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no door on the toilet either. 30 niggas, one toilet. Ain't no doors, no nothing.
That's crazy.
And the phone is right next to the toilet.
Facts.
Yeah, you gotta smell that shit.
It's all bad, bro. When that motherfucker see you.
I never understood. When niggas come in there, when niggas shit in the fucking whole tank, I'm like, bro.
Nigga,
Wait till we come
hey,
here.
nigga,
You can't flush it?
before the police take you from your home or wherever you at, nigga, make sure you take a shit before you tell the officer, please, I can't hold it.
And it's always the white boys that come in that motherfucker and got a shit. Like,
You
nigga,
can't flush
fine.
it? The toilet don't flush?
Yeah, you
The
gotta keep
toilet
flushing
does
them.
flush,
You
but there
constantly
is
flush.
literally, there is no, I'm talking about, this is the toilet, right?
That's
This
the
is
wall.
the phone. This is the bench.
Yeah.
It's one bench.
There's one bench right here and there's one bench on the other side.
Yeah.
That's it.
Depending on what jail you at.
And be 30 niggas in that one
I'm talking
room.
about the county.
Yeah, the county. Now the city,
I only been in Northtown.
nigga, the city is this is the toilet. Like that's the toilet. This the phone, and this the bench.
Yes. I'm not built for it, nigga. I'm not built for it at all.
Yeah.
And a little ass TV that you can barely see anything on.
Oh, you can't even see no TV in the city.
Yeah, one of the times when I was in the holding tank, the SA walked in and said, "Hey, this is nice. You got a TV? Oh, this is nice." And that lady, this shit ain't like this. Nigga, I'm looking at this
Nigga, that shit
motherfucker
so-
like, nigga, how many times you been to jail?
That
Shit.
shit's something different, bro. So I understand. I understand where murder coming from, man. That shit's something different. And if they say, nigga, I'd rather go to prison than be in the county, then I understand.
For
Like,
sure, rather go to prison.
Then you had a nigga that motherfucking from the military or whatever say he know how to fake a seizure or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes later, this motherfucker out on the floor with a seizure. They got him the fuck out of there so motherfucking
Oh,
quick,
yeah,
bro.
They take him in the.
Yeah.
They
Crazy
take him
thing
in
is
right
he was in there on the federal hole, you know, for some shit he did at Lake Mead or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
niggas look at your food literally like, you don't eat your cornbread.
Wait,
Niggas stare at your food like that.
Wait, so this is just when you first, this is before they place you in your.
This is
this
before
all
this
holding
is
time.
this is
This-
all holding
Yeah,
time.
this ain't even when you.
When
get
you
to the
when
back.
you first get in
Yeah.
there, you take your picture, right?
Right.
You take your what the fuck that picture?
You take your picture.
You take your booking photo, then you sit down, and then that's when they ask you all your medical shit and all of that, and then you go after probably
You
maybe
go through the back and forth. You get TV shot. You do your little back.
then
and
you
forth.
go to the fishing tank, to the whole tank,
Then you go
and
to the
nigga,
whole
that's
tank.
when it's like
How long were you in the holding tank for?
Depends.
Shit. Nigga, I was so pissed one day,
I know
nigga.
motherfuckers have been there 2 days.
Wifey came down there with
I was in there almost
me
2 days.
and my cousin.
I was
Nigga,
in
my
there for
cousin
almost
got
2
out in 2 hours, nigga. I made it to the dorms the next motherfucking morning. Like, she came out there with bail for both of us at the same time, nigga. I was hot, nigga.
I lost
Hot.
I lost 7 pounds in almost 2 days.
I never experienced
Wow.
it.
Because I didn't eat I didn't eat nothing. I didn't drink nothing.
You need no water?
No.
Nigga, the water is over the toilet.
What you?
The water's attached to the toilet.
Oh, they hate you niggas.
Like you know
Water's
when you go home and you lift the top of the toilet up.
Yeah.
That's the sink. I mean that's the water
Yeah,
fountain.
the water is on top of the toilet.
Can't
I used to
get
wait till
bottled water
everybody.
Nigga, what?
Water.
in? You got no bottled water? They treat y'all bad.
Hell no,
Nigga,
you get
bro.
in the morning they give you lit like
Little
10
bitty
pico
ass
ass
cup,
little drink.
watered down Kool-Aid.
No,
whatever.
nigga, that's-
No. In
that's
the morning,
Sprite water,
they
nigga,
give
that's
you
Sprite water.
They
It's
give you
like-
little Tampico like cup shit.
You get some
Yeah.
water with a little hint of
What
Sprite.
I would do is I would take my tray
Yeah.
and I'd be like, okay, I give you this cookie for your drink.
That's
I give you the main tray for your drink. You know what I'm saying? So that way I got 3 or 4 drinks to last me.
that, literally all I ate in there was the two sugar cookies. They like this big.
Oh yeah.
That's probably all I ate. That was all I ate in 2 days.
Auction all them bitches off. I auction everything off.
Yeah,
That
I was
motherfucker.
like-
Especially when I know I'm going home. Nigga, my first time coming home and I went back to jail and they let me write out when we did this shit for Swift, when we did the event and then they got stabbed. Nigga, we did. They got stabbed.
Niggas was in the fishing tank using they sandals to work out with. Do the ab exercises with the
Oh
sandals.
hell yeah. So nigga,
nigga.
we did that shit. They took me to jail. They took me to jail because I wasn't a licensed promoter. So they took me to jail.
You go to jail with that?
Nigga, I went to jail because they was like, you the felon. Basically what the police told me. You're an ex-felon. Somebody got stabbed in your establishment. If you don't tell us, you going to jail.
Oh shit!
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I'm not even the main promoter. It's 3 other motherfuckers that's really promoters. Like, I'm just here. I'm just a part of the group. No, if you don't, you the one going. So they took only me to jail, and they kicked me right out. Then when I made my phone call, they was like, they said my last name, like, you going home? And I was only in there like an hour or something. Like, I'm going home. They was like, yeah. I said, Mama, they sending me the fuck home. What? They finna let you. I said, they finna let me out. I don't know what didn't happen, but they fucked up. I know I ain't supposed to go home this quick. I ain't never go home this fast. I was happy as shit, man.
Shit.
I was happy as shit with that for that little walkthrough.
Jail sounds like a terrible place.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you got to drink the water from the top of the sink.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you down there 40 too. You don't want to go right now.
No, I can't. I can't handle. Listen, I can't handle it. Who I gotta tell on?
It's like 60 degrees. It's like 60 degrees in that cell.
Nigga,
You sit
it's,
on the metal
I
bench.
have blisters on my feet.
For what?
It's so cold.
That you have blisters on your feet?
You're literally, you have rubber sandals, and you're barefooted. You don't have no socks on. Nigga, I blisters on my feet, nigga.
Yeah, that shit wild.
It's all bad. But fellas, y'all got anything before we get up out of here? And
Oh shit, I ain't got shit, man.
Skinny.
Nah, man, just don't be bitch ass things out here selling on small.
Oh man, don't bring that shit up again. That shit got me mad, bro. Let's rock.
Oh shit, I ain't just get up out of here.
Oh! Gotta give him the Bobby Brown jaw. Woo! Where did you come from, babe? And you gon' to take me there. Got wait. Did you wanna get you to me? Love with the
Ivy, you supposed to know all this.
Did you know why? Is the perfect time? Me and you can write to the steady right.
What?
Is the night? Ain't the right thing? I'm gonna give you what you want. I want to love you. BYKE, pretty young thing. I need to love it. BYKE, and love it, care. And I want to love baby. I want to love you. BYKE, pretty young thing. You need some loving. TLC to the love it, care. And I'll take you there. Take you there. Yes, I will. Woo! Damn it, you dumb front. Like, hey, bro, this nigga is a master. Nigga, that shit. Hey, bro, niggas don't understand how hard that shit is. That shit is hard.
Listen, I expect Ivan to know every word. This nigga it's the best 5 songs.
Let me see. Put one of Ivan's favorites on and let me see if you get it.
Shit, put that shit on, nigga.
What he got? Which one you got, Ivan? What you want? I'm gonna let you do a request.
Live on the request line.
Shit, I don't know.
Look.
Put on John B, Pretty Girl.
I don't need no.
John B, Pretty Girl.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Let's see if they got an instrumental to this motherfucker.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's see what this.
The fuck is this?
You know what? Hey, you know what? I got one for you. Donnell Jones, Shorty got her eyes on me.
Let's do that.
Donnell Jones, Shorty got her eyes on me.
Let's do that.
Eyes on me. You fucking
Donnell
right.
Jones, Shorty got eyes on me.
You know the
That
words,
shit say
man?
Donnelly.
I think.
Don't be fucking up, man.
Let me see.
Niggas was talking bad about us last week.
Donnell Jones, what?
Shorty got her eyes on me. Right there. Let me see.
Let's see if they got the instrumental of this shit.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all sticking around for this shit, man. We know y'all like this shit.
Let me see.
Man. I don't think they got the instrumental though.
What?
I don't think they got the instrumental.
Oh, that's trash.
They got This Love.
All right, let me see that. No, I don't know this love. I ain't even gonna play myself.
I don't know how they ain't got that insurance.
They ain't
That's
got it.
That's
crazy.
super
They
crazy.
ain't got it. They ain't got it. Nope.
That shit's super crazy.
That's the only one I know of.
Yeah, I don't know most of the words to that one.
Right there. Oh, that's this.
That's a slug.
They ain't got it. See? I told you.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me see.
That's where I want to be.
Okay. I think I know where I want to be.
All right, let's do it where I want to be.
Come on.
Y'all sure?
Yeah, let's do
Come
it.
on. Come on.
Just say,
Here we go.
let's see.
It's right off the dome.
Yeah, let's get this. Between the three of us, we shouldn't miss a word in this motherfucker.
Man.
Now I'm not sure no more.
I should've left my baby girl a message saying I'll be coming home. I'd rather be alone. She doesn't fully understand me. Is I'd rather leave than to cheat. If she give me some time, I could be the man she needs. Cause there's a lot of lust inside of me. And we've been together since our teenage years. I really don't need to hurt her, but I need some time to be alone.
Oh, man.
But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. Now that I wanna leave, she's crying her heart to me. How can you let this be? I just need time to see where I wanna be, where I wanna be. Ooh.
Second verse.
Hold on, any second verse?
It's diddy shit.
Sweet little dee. I don't mean to hurt you, baby. Oh no.
Y'all ready?
Never did I imagine that you would play a major part in a decision that's so hard. Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I go?
Too fast.
I think about my life and what matters to me the most. Girl, the love that we share is real, but in time your heart will heal. I'm not saying I'm gone, but I have to find what life is like without you. But when you nigga, we smoking this nigga, we just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see where I wanna be, where I wanna be. Let's kill it. Give it your best. Sweet little dee. I don't mean to hurt you, baby. What you say?
Only the first verse.
No, that's right there. What you talking? How you gonna know that? See, you just don't. Oh my God, this nigga just Bobby Brown.
I just fucked it up.
That nigga just Bobby Brown.
Go there.
Go there. That's what you talking about.
You don't do a second sweet little leaving.
Yes, he do. What you talking about? My goodness.
That nigga Ivan just played this. What's the nigga that walked through on the Temptations and
The
grabbed the
nigga
mic
just
and
walked
shit?
through like that.
Hey, the nigga just walked through the crowd and grabbed the mic and shit. Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
It's not a second sweet little leaving.
Yes, it is. All right.
It's not.
God, look, bro, you about to be outside in about 2 hours talking about some nights like this. I wish.
Finna see right now.
Oh no. Never did I imagine.
So it's after this verse. Hold up.
It's after this verse.
Major part in a decision that's so hard.
Right here.
Right here. Me and Spitz know what we was doing. Sweet little dee-doo.
I was wrong.
We know, nigga.
I haven't played y'all, man.
I told you that nigga walked through the crowd, nigga, on his.
Y'all wrong, but let me get this verse off real quick.
All right, nigga.
You just don't treat him bad.
Oh, how I feel so sad.
Down and I wanna leave.
She's crying her heart to me.
Hey, I'm gonna put this out here too. I'm gonna put this out here for the people.
I just need time to see.
If y'all make it this far, we are creating a challenge, but y'all cannot pick the song.
Y'all cannot pick the song.
Soon as you hear the instrumental, you gotta get right off. We gonna give y'all a hit. It's gonna be some shit y'all should know. We gonna give y'all a hit, and we gonna see what y'all got.
We're not gonna get y'all Ivan records.
All right, man. We up out of here. Peace.
Peace, y'all. This is the Views from the 7 podcast.